Now do you get it? This is what it is to earn a dragon's loyalty.
The How to Train Your Dragon animated series and movies have introduced us to many dragons of different types and powers. It is quite a difficult task to rank these dragons according to their powers because each has its own unique abilities and weaknesses. As you know, the live-action movie of the series will be released in 2025. In fact, if you don't know, even the trailer has been released. And I love the visual effect quality of the dragons in the trailer, but they disappointed me as a cast. I already made a detailed review video about the trailer, but in this video I decided to rank which dragons are stronger while the live-action movie is coming out. However, this ranking covers the dragons in the main series. So who is the strongest among these magnificent creatures we meet in the adventures of Hiccup and Toothless? Let's examine this epic power race in the skies of Berk together. But before we move on to the video, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to be notified of all the videos. Number 10. Gronckle.
Today is about survival. If you get blasted, you're dead.
This dragon draws attention with its robust structure and fire-breathing abilities. They are quite durable thanks to their thick skin and strong bone structure. Their resistance to impacts gives them an advantage in battle. The most distinctive feature of Gronckles is that they melt the stones they eat and spray them as lava. This ability is a useful ability for both defense and attack. If we look at their weaknesses, they are slower than some other dragon species, and their flight time is limited. Due to their large size, it is difficult for them to move agile. Even their lava breathing distance is limited. For these reasons, it is in the 10th place on our list. Number 9. Hideous Zippleback. They are both funny and dangerous dragons in the series. Their most distinctive feature, as their name suggests, is that they are two-headed. This dragon with two heads can do two different things at the same time, look in two different directions, and even talk to each other. While one head spews a poisonous gas, the other head can turn this gas into fire. This gas can paralyze or kill their prey. They are quite intelligent and cunning thanks to their two brains. As for their weaknesses, sometimes there can be disagreements between the two heads. This can disrupt their coordination and make them more vulnerable. If we compare them to the Gronckles, they are weak in terms of durability, but Zipplebacks are agile and intelligent. That's why they are one step above the Gronckles. Number 8. Monstrous Nightmare. This type of dragon is a very impressive creature in the series. I was very impressed when I watched it as a child. These dragons are quite aggressive by nature. It is a very powerful dragon type in terms of strength. Its body is covered with hard and thick armor. It can also cover its entire body with fire. If we look at its weaknesses, its huge size shortens its agility. Since it has an extremely angry and aggressive nature, it may not be able to control its anger and make unexpected mistakes. Although Zippleback has poisonous gas and camouflage ability, it may not be effective against the strength and durability of Monstrous Nightmare. Number 6. Deadly Nadder.
Careful what you wish for! Harry, son of Harry!
This dragon is one of the most iconic dragon species in the series. As you know, it is the dragon of Hiccup's girlfriend Astrid. Deadly Nadders are dragons that can fly incredibly fast in the air and make agile maneuvers. Their claws and teeth are extremely sharp. They can make deadly shots with their bright blue body and bright yellow spines covering from head to tail. They can attack from a distance by shooting fireballs from their mouths and can even melt steel. They are also a dragon with high intelligence like the Night Fury. When it comes to their potential weaknesses, they are smaller in size compared to some other dragon species. They can be sensitive to some loud sounds or certain frequencies. This can be used as a weapon by their enemies.
Good girl! Stormfly, fetch!
Number 7. The Light Fury. This dragon is one of the most fascinating and mysterious dragon in the series. She was the female Night Fury, and she is both visually beautiful and a very powerful dragon in terms of her abilities. Instead of fire, she shoots beams of light. In fact, as we see in the movie, she can easily disappear with the beams she shoots, and no one can find her whereabouts. She is as fast and agile as the Night Fury, and even as intelligent as him. If we consider these, you can understand how powerful she is. Of course, the Light Fury may have some weaknesses like all other dragons. Since her power is based on light, if there is not enough light, her power can weaken, or she may not be able to use some of her abilities. Number 5. Cloudjumper. As you know, this dragon was Hiccup's mother's dragon. It appeared in the second movie of the series. Thanks to their ability to control the wind, they can easily cover long distances. If you look at the appearance of the dragon, having 4 wings and a soft and furry body instead of hard scales makes it extremely fast. It is an extremely powerful dragon. In addition, they can easily get along with other dragons thanks to their peaceful and social nature. If we look at their weaknesses, their soft and furry bodies can make them more sensitive to hard hits. They can be more vulnerable to attacks, especially from large and strong creatures. Since they are used to flying using air currents, it can be difficult for them to move at ground level. Number 4. Red Death. It is one of the most fearsome and powerful dragon species in the series. While it breathes fire with its mouth, it can also spray deadly poison. The poison glands located on its neck allow it to produce deadly poison. This feature is the most obvious feature that distinguishes it from other dragons. It is as big as Godzilla. Its claws and teeth are sharp enough to tear its prey apart. As its name suggests, the red death scales are usually dark red or burgundy. This helps them both hide and gain a scary appearance. Its wide and elegant wings allow them to fly fast. They are less common than other dragon species. This makes them more valuable and dangerous. Number 3. Bewilderbeast. It is a huge dragon that has been the alpha of the dragons for many years. So if you look, you can see that it is even bigger than the Red Death. They can create huge ice blocks by turning the water around them into ice. It has 2 long horns, can easily kill its opponents. Although many of you think that this dragon cannot fly, it can actually stay in the air thanks to its ability to control water and ice. One of its most striking abilities is that it can mentally control other dragons. Bewilderbeast is natural leader. If a dragon wants to be the alpha, it has to be stronger than other dragons. However, this dragon was killed by its opponent, who was raised in harsher conditions than itself. Number 2. Drago's Bewilderbeast. This dragon is the male version of the previous dragon. As you know, he appeared in the second movie of the series. This dragon, just like the other Bewilderbeast, has the ability to turn the water around him into ice and the ability to control the minds of other dragons. Thanks to this, he can form a large dragon army and rule them as he wishes. However, he is tougher and more brutal than the other dragon. If you have already watched the battle scene of the two, he easily defeated the other alpha Bewilderbeast and took his place. However, it did not take long for him to become the alpha of the dragons. Number 1. Night Fury. In general, Night Fury is extremely small compared to other dragons. However, thanks to its fast, agile, and intelligent structure, it is a dragon that is many times stronger than other dragons. He can especially use plasma blasts, which are a more advanced ability. These blasts are much more powerful and destructive than fireballs. If we look at how he pierced chains that no dragon could melt with its flame powers in the first movie with a single shot, it is obvious how powerful it is. It could also disappear thanks to the plasma blast, and no one could find him. At the end of the series, Night Fury defeated Drago's Bewilderbeast and became the Alpha Dragon, and all the dragons gathered around him. In addition, even the previous Alpha Dragon Drago's Bewilderbeast was kneeling before him. So if you look at these, you can easily understand why Night Fury is the strongest dragon in the series. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to be informed about other videos. See you in the next video.